Truthseeker Merlin, the Ragnarok version. Her passive, Chain Reaction. Okay, basically all enemies take more damage from shock debuffs, and 20% it is, to be exactly. And on top of that, when an enemy is shock debuffed, he takes an additional 20% more damage on all sources. So it basically double stacks the shock debuff. One time the shock will deal 25% more damage, and then on top of that an additional 20% because it's shock debuffed. And oh boy, her first skill is an AoE shock debuff skill that we already got in the game. So the enemy is shock debuffed for 4 turns and the damage is nothing special, and the number is not quite that high. I mean 86% of the attack. Yeah, not that high. And after this, for 4 turns you deal 45% damage of the initial damage. On rank 2 this does 129, even it's a slow number, and on rank 3 this is the first decent number, 215 damage on all enemies. But keep in mind, this will be buffed by her passive. This second skill, decreasing defense related stats by 20% and disabling recovery and buff skills. So basically you shut down all buff skills and all healing skills, which is pretty nice, and defense related stat decreasing is also really awesome, but it's just a single target skill. On rank 2 this does just increase the number to 30% in comparison to 20%, and on rank 3 you increase this thing to 50% and it's for 3 turns, and disabling everything but debuff skills. On rank 2 this does decrease the defense related stats by 30%, and on top of that it disables recovery and buff like skill 1, rank 1, and it also don't allow you to use a stance. And on rank 3 this whole thing shut you down except for debuff skills, and defense related stats are decreased by 50%, so they cut in half. Her ultimate, Frost Blast, decreasing HP related stats of all enemies by 30% for 2 turns, and then hitting one enemy with 400% of her attack power. So she is pretty nice and interesting. How do you build her? Probably for damage. How do I build her? Whoops, no gear applied. I already got my UR gear for Merlin, but that is the gear I planned for Lolly Merlin, and I quit the game while she was a fast banner. Yeah, sucks to be me. So that's a quick guide on Merlin. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. As always, Zeldris for president. Have a great rest of the day. See you in the next one. Scoot!